Getting paid to speak versus speaking to sell. Don't confuse the two.
How'd you do that?
I see that success is not something you pursue. It is something you are.
So if you confuse the two, getting paid to speak, doing paid keynote gigs, and doing seminars, then you're going to have a hard time. I mean, it's like trying to sell a steak to a vegetarian. So it's really important that you don't confuse the two. When I was doing a presentation, I was talking with a fitness guy, and he was talking about just speaking in general. He wanted to build his speaking business, and his niche was the fitness business or the fitness industry. And he was asking me, like, what's the best way to go about it? So I told him that his way, the best way for him is to do seminars. So not really to get paid keynote gigs, but to actually build his products and do seminar events. And the way he's going to do that is by selling business to consumer instead of business to business. And it's really important that you figure out what strategy you need from the very get-go so you're actually marketing the right way. You want to find the pain point of the market. So if you're doing business to business, which is basically getting paid keynote gigs, and you're marketing to businesses, then the pain point of this business is the engagement factor. And the way you figure out the pain point is you have to think about this. You think, if I were to call this person or this business right now, this very second, and I were to say, here's the pain point, would they call me back? So I'll give you a perfect example of this. And in fact, Speaking Lifestyle, I'll give you a perfect example with Speaking Lifestyle. If I were to call you up personally right now, and I were to say, hey, I have a speaking gig for you, would you call me back? Of course you would. I mean, unless you're an idiot, you would call me back. So you have to think in terms of, is this pain point, do I really have it down to a point where they would call me back? Another example is, let's say a CEO of a company, any company really. If I were to call a CEO and I were to say, hey, CEO, they're about to pass a bill that is going to triple the amount of wages that you pay everybody in your business, he would immediately call me back. So you have to think in terms of, if I were to call this person about something, about this pain point, would they call me back? If the answer is yes, you have the pain point down. If the answer is no, you need to work on it. The pain point of getting paid gigs is simply engagement. I mean, really, when they hire a paid keynote speaker, they're looking for someone who's really engaging, someone who just owns a stage. The pain point for seminars is they're looking for someone who can sell products from the stage. So a paid keynote gig is business to business. You are marketing to a specific business. For selling products is business to consumer. And this is where the pain point, it really depends on the actual consumer as well. So when you're talking to a producer, you're trying to get on stage, the pain point for that is you got to sell products. If you're talking to a consumer, well, the pain point depends on your specific product. If you're a fitness speaker, the pain point is, oh, you're chubby, everyone calls you Mr. Chubster, and now I'm going to help you lose weight. So it really depends on the pain point for that consumer. Once you know the pain point, now it's just a matter of providing the solution. It's a matter of proving the solution. It's not just, oh, I have the solution, you want to prove it. So with paid gigs, you say, look, my presentation is really engaging, and then bam, you show clips of people having a good time, of you on stage just owning the stage, and you show testimonials and all that. In terms of you selling products, you doing a seminar, well, you've said, okay, I know how to sell products. I can get on stage. I can get 100% of the room to buy products. And now you show video footage of people running to the back of the room buying products. So once you figure out what the pain point is, now you essentially provide the solution. You show them the solution and you say, hey, I'm the man, here's a solution, here's the proof. One of the biggest things I see with speakers is they simply provide the right solution to the wrong market. So they say things like, oh, my presentation is engaging, I'm top notch, oh, it's amazing. But they're talking to a producer who does seminars and all they care about is, hey, how can you freaking sell? So that's all they care about. And then on the other hand, they talk to a paid keynote business or a paid keynote segment, and they say like, oh, I have the most amazing product, the most amazing content, and all I can sell from the stage. And this person's like, we don't care. Are you engaging? Are people gonna love your presentation? That's all they care about. So when you're building your speaking business, make sure you truly understand that you match up the pain point with the market. Otherwise, you won't get on stages.